on this particular segment is to talk about
There she is.
her,
Yeah.
the summoner.
It's a summoner.
So on the last stream that we had, we revealed her for the first time in a white box, so you could see roughly what she is. Oh wow! I almost forgot to my housekeeping. This is Nosgoth.
Oh yeah,
Asymmetrical action game.
If you didn't know and you're here
That's
somehow,
right. That's right.
You found your way here in a drunken stupor.
Twitch front page.
Yeah.
You know, running there.
Same thing, really.
Yeah, but follow us on Facebook, Nosgoth Official, Twitter, at Nosgoth. Play the game. You can download it for free on Steam right now. Open beta. Please do it. #1 trending game right now on Steam 2 days in a row.
That's pretty exciting.
That's good news for us. We're very happy about that. So now, sorry, back.
Yep.
Summoner, go for it.
So Mark's showing off a new skin that we didn't see last time. It's pretty cool. It's a little more athletic than her other skin, I would say. It's like her running gear.
For Jackie Joyner Kersey.
And he's going to show off a few abilities. The one you've been seeing is called Hell Strike. It's a replacement for the Abyssal Bolt, which is the sort of dark magic sphere you saw last time. This one, instead of being a projectile that you throw and builds to an explosion, this is an instant AoE, but he has to channel it in place. So it locks you in position, but you can target it with the reticle that he's using. That was pretty good aim. And he's showing off the Bissell Barrier ability. So we saw that a little bit last time, but if you missed it, she can project a shield that blocks projectiles and protects you from explosions, and it actually works on teammates as well. So you can say if you have a tyrant on your team charging behind you, you can shield him from damage until he passes through your shield. So we're pretty excited about what that's going to do. Mark's now demoing the broken dragging that we just fixed of the summoner, which is why she's not released yet. And the other ability that he's using right now is a variant summon called Summon Slayer. And the difference is, so last time we showed off, and we'll look at in a little bit again, the Summon Stalker's ability, and that conjures two basically demons that she can call upon to attack a target. The Slayer is a bigger and tankier demon, and it goes after one person in particular, so you see him targeting much like if you were using a Pounce or Dominate Mind ability. He has to target a specific human to bring this thing forward, and it will seek and destroy that person until they're dead or until the summon is killed. And because it's only one instead of two, it not only hits harder, but it has more health than the single smaller guy.
Rocket the Blooded wants us to know that Tentacle Summon equals immediately downloading the game. So let's...
Everyone likes tentacles.
Well, almost everyone. Depends on what cartoons you watch.
Fair enough.
But the
Those aren't cartoons.
one thing that I think everyone wants to know about the Summoner.
Yeah.
Let's just get to it. When's she coming out?
I believe next week.
There you go. Next week.
Barring catastrophic problems that we haven't seen yet.
Probably next week.
Probably next week.
That's right. We're hoping next week. Next week is what we're shooting for.
Yeah.
So with in an ideal scenario, you'll be playing with her 1 week from today.
Yep.
At the latest.
Ruining public matches.
That's right.
Complaining on the forums.
That's right.
I look forward to it.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's very convincing.
I'm joking, but frankly, any new class, just like with Flashpoint, you guys are going to find stuff in the first 3 hours of it being out that we never did or thought of. So there's going to be an iteration process. That's why we're in beta, so you guys can tell us what we did wrong.
That's right.
So she's not going to be perfect the first day, and she's going to have more abilities come out a little bit after she releases, much like the Deceiver did, where she doesn't have 8 abilities available at launch. We sort of meter them out as we go. So it's going to be a work in progress, but we're pretty excited about her.
Praxis of Evil says the Summoner is really going to change the meta. I see humans taking talents for verticality to help counter.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Maybe we can teach the summons to fly, so who knows?
Is there any other ability that Mark hasn't demonstrated yet that he should, so people knows what he has? Or
I mean, he can. We have stuff that we showed last time. We don't have anything else to show today that's new. She does have some more stuff in the pipeline that's not ready to even show on the stream, but we can have him switch to the stock loadout. So most of this stuff, besides the shield, is actually alternate abilities. So Mark, why don't we have you suicide and switch to the stock loadout? Hang on just for a second, guys.
We'll do a quick, while we do the switch, it'll be magic. Here's the Prestige Hunter skin again. Woo!
Yeah.
Like the skin. Let me know when you're ready to go. We don't show anything terrible.
Yep.
We're good? Okay, back to go.
I think they're interested in seeing her attacks as well, Mark, so we should...
You say, could I look up at some crumpled ragdoll?
I mean, our ragdolls are unparalleled in the gaming industry. All right, so this time he's using her stock loadout. It's Abyssal Bolt, which is a long cooldown ranged attack. Unlike some of the other AoEs in the game, it's a little bit inverted. It creates an AoE field on impact and builds to an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
So as a human, you will take AoE damage while you stay near it, but you can try and roll out before the explosion goes off. So as a summoner, you have to be pretty good at either leading or aiming it to actually pull off the full damage of the ability, which we just saw there. Chris rolled out of it.
It's Raganos. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Wants to know what level skin that is attached to her.
It's a store skin, just like any skin for other classes. It's not level related. She does not have an evolved skin yet.
And in terms of the evolved skins, is how long before folks are most likely to see one for her, or is that still TBD?
It's TBD.
So there you go, TBD.
Right now the focus is on the Hunter, Alchemist, and Scout Prestige skins, and I think she will be worked on alongside those.
A couple of folks have been asking about the cooldown times in this demonstration.
Oh, he's on super cooldowns, so if that wasn't clear, that is a cheat command that we have that lets you use skills without any cooldown at all. These are not representative of the actual cooldowns. To clarify, most of the right mouse ranged powers are on a 20 to 25 second cooldown, so it's not going to be spammed nonstop. The summons they last for 10 to 15 seconds, and the cooldown on them is also close to 20 seconds. And the shield is actually fairly short, but only lasts for a few seconds. That's something we're going to have to tune.
Yeah. Dova the 60 seconds says, how much is this game? Or asks, how much is this game? It's free. It's free to play. Go to Steam right now and download it. You can get more information about the game on Nosgoth.com.
I think they want to see another execute mark. You could even you probably have her other execution.
You go here, you get all sorts of good stuff.
It's in the logo. Oh, you probably would have to.
And you can follow us on Twitter.
I don't think we can show the other execution.
And now go.
Well, you'll see soon enough when she's released.
Other execution doesn't work.
We'd have to get into the menu to equip
Okay.
it. That's just
But you'll be able to play with her next week, so
yep.
look for that. We're really happy about that. So now let's get into the other
Show me
big
the
one.
chat again over here.
On this side or this side?
Helps me to read it
Sure.
over here.
There we
Bear
go.
with us, guys.
This is our command center. We're about 800 windows open.
We could show some more skins. You know, Mark can use the give armor. All right, we're gonna pull up some more skins.
Sweet. So we'll wait for that. How are your weekend plans? Or anything major?
I don't know. I mean, the Super Bowl is Sunday, so that'll be fun. Eat way too much cheese.
Right. Good weekend for fighting also for both
I'm not really a fighting
UFC and boxing. Rio Salvador 3 and Gustafson's fighting again in the UFC. So
I'll take your word for
look
it.
for that. All right.
So
we good to go?
Mark's using a different skin over here. It's a pretty cool, and it's got a little bit of don't take this as canon. I'm just talking out my butt here, but it's to me a little bit of an Egyptian flair. I think it's pretty cool looking. Eric could explain in the chat maybe, but it's a pretty neat one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go Hawks. Moving too fast. Why does the Reaver have a special charge attack and other vamps don't?
That's not true.
That's why. Because it's not true.
The Reaver, everyone has a charged melee attack, and the Reaver has Pounce, which is a charged up ability, but yeah. I think you might just be a little bit mixed up.
It's moving fast now. Is that her hair?
That is her hair. I mean, it might be like extensions. I don't know what tech vampires have for hair extensions.
Can you guys explain the unlocking? I think that's a valid question from Intath for new players.
Sure. So, I mean, we covered it a little bit earlier, but basically it's going to work exactly like the other classes do. Every 5 ranks, you get a free class unlock token. And we'll just be, if you're level 25 or 30, you didn't receive one, we're going to be retroactively granting those. So if you're not that level, just keep leveling up and you'll get more tokens that you can use on the summoner. And if you are, we'll give you one when she comes out.
Nos Gator says, can you please, for the love of God, add gators to the Nosgoth?
I would love to have the Gator Master class. So I don't know if gators are, I don't think gators are canon, probably.
No.
Nos Gators.
Nos Gator. That's his name.
That'd be pretty
he has
scary.
He has an agenda.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. The other big thing that we should really cover, and I'm going to cut away to something else while we make the magic happen.
Okay.
So let me find something else to cut away to. Here's Crucible again. Yeah. Any second now. Man.